Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how are you doing? So I did a Champions League predictor video and roundup of the previous results this week, and I nearly forgot to do one for the Europa League and Conference League, so I did remember at the last minute. So this is an ASMR football video. That's why I'm whispering, in case you're new to ASMR. It's meant to chill you out, help you relax. So by all means watch along, but also feel free to close your eyes and take a little nap. Okay, so the predictor isn't working properly for some reason. I don't understand why, but we can still see last week's results and make some predictions. Okay. So let's do Europa League first. Monaco beat Trabzonspor 3-1. Red Star beat Ferencvaros 4-1. Big scorelines here. Malmö lost at home to Union Berlin, who are doing very well in the Bundesliga at the minute. Helsinki drew with Ludogorets of Bulgaria 1-1. PSV had a big win away from home 5-1 in Zurich. Man United had a bit of a scare but managed to get the win 3-2 against Omonia. Real Sociedad won away to Sheriff 2-0. Lazio could only get a draw 0-0 in Austria against Sturm Graz. Freiburg also doing well in the Bundesliga, winning at home 2-0 against Nantes. Surprising result of the day goes to Karabakh of Azerbaijan, winning against Olympiacos of Greece in Athens 3-0. Saint-Gilloise continue their excellent streak, doing brilliantly in the, or last year at least they did brilliantly in the Belgian League. I don't know where they are in the league this year, I haven't looked. 2-1 winners in Portugal against Braga. Roma, I saw this game, I watched it. They could have easily won it, and then they just lost at home. It was ridiculous. And yeah, they lost at home to Real Betis. Late goal, 2-1. They will be furious. I can't wait for the return match. Fenerbahce won at home to Larnaca 2-0. Rennes won at home to Dynamo Kiev 2-1. Arsenal beat Bodø Glimt 3-0. I thought it was going to be more in the first half, but they sort of slowed down in the second half. And good result for Midtjylland. Midtjylland 2, Feyenoord 2. Okay, so that was Matchday 3. So I'm going to make these predictions, but it won't save them, unfortunately. So when we look next week, I'll just have to try and remember. Okay, can Karabakh do it again? 3-0. I mean, look at the popular predictions there. 2-0 to Olympiacos, 2-1, 1-0. People aren't, but they just beat them 3-0. I'm going to be bold. 1-0. Oh. Save prediction, right? Why isn't it saving my prediction? Why is it being weird? Okay, well maybe I can't save it, but I'll just say them. Save prediction. Okay, 1-0. Nantes at home to Freiburg. I think maybe they'll get a 0-0. Yeah, it's not saving them. Yeah, I think maybe a 0-0 or a 1-1 between Nantes and Freiburg. Saint-Gilloise should win, I think maybe 1-0 against Braga. Roma. I don't know if they can win out in Spain, that's the only thing. I'm going to go 1-1. I'm doing a lot of sitting on the fence today. 1-1 away in Betis in Sevilla. Okay, Larnaca. I think Fenerbahce can win this one 2-0 away from home. Okay, Dynamo Kiev at home. Well, I say at home, they're going to be in Warsaw, playing in Poland. I was really gutted last night, the result of the Shakhtar Donetsk. Real Madrid scoring in the 94th minute. It's ridiculous. But there was a full stadium, and so the Ukrainian teams are getting a lot of support out in Poland. It'll be a tough atmosphere for Rennes. I think maybe 1-0 to Dynamo. We'll see. Rennes are a good team though. Bordeaux Glimt. Arsenal are just playing brilliantly, and I know they're not playing their full Premier League squad, but when a team has got that much confidence, they are difficult to hold back. So I'm going to say 2 or 3-0, 2-0, let's say, to Arsenal. Feyenoord. I think maybe 2-1 to Feyenoord. I think Midtjylland are a good team, but the home advantage for Feyenoord will see them through. French Varos aren't as bad as the scoreline reflected against Red Star Crvena Zvezda, but I think that they are classically a really strong team, and I think maybe they'll win again, but not by as many goals. 1-0. 1-0. Let's go. Safety. 1-0. Okay, next one. Trabzonspor, home advantage against a strong Monaco side. I think Trabzonspor are current champions, aren't they? In Turkey? I think they're current champions. I don't want to say Monaco win. 1-1. I'm going to go 1-1. See what happens. Union Berlin, Malmö, in Berlin. 2-0 to Berlin, I think. Sorry, Malmö, I'd love you to do better. But Union Berlin are doing really, really well at the minute. They're higher than Bayern Munich, right? Okay, Ludogorets, probably at 1-1 again. Ludogorets 1, Helsinki HJK 1. I think PSV have got a really good squad, so I think that they'll win again 2-0 with home advantage against Zurich. Real Sociedad at home, love their stadium, it's just beautiful. Yeah, it could be a 3-0 maybe. I think 3-0. 19% of people think 3-0 as well, so I'm not crazy. Man United, Ammonia. I don't think you watch it be like a 6-0 now. I don't think they concede goals a lot, Man United, so I think Ammonia will score, but I think it'll be like 3-1, and 19% of people think that too, so yeah, I'm just going to go for that. Okay. And last one, Lazio at home to Sturm Graz. Yeah, in the Stadio Olimpico, I think they've got enough about them to win. 2-0. Yeah. Okay. Let's switch codes to the Europa Conference League. Okay, so predict a game. I don't think it's going to let me log in as well, but we'll try. I'll pause it. Hang on. No, so then maybe you have to predict a couple of days in advance. I don't know. It won't let me predict. So, okay. Slovan Bratislava, Basel, or Bal. Basel should win this, I think, 2-1 away in Slovakia. Ooh, that's a tough one. Cluj against Slavia Prague. Actually, do you know what we'll do first? I'll do the matches, and that'll help me. Okay, so match day. Oh, where's the home? I want to do match day 3. Okay, so. Oh no, hang on. Thursday the 6th of October. Here we go. So West Ham won in Anderlecht 1-0. That's a good result out in Belgium. Silkeborg beat Bucharest 5-0. Wow. That's great news for the Danish. Lech Poznan drew at home to Beersheva. Hapoel Beersheva. Surprised at that. I thought Lech could probably win. Nice won away in Slovatsko. Dnipro drew with Vaduz. I think they were winning at one point, weren't they? Oh no, they were winning, and then they were losing, and then they scored an equaliser. Molde 3-0 against the Irish Shamrock. I was watching the Sivasspor Balkani match. Topsy-turvy, goal classic in the 94th minute. After Sivasspor had scored a 91st minute equaliser. Crazy game. Really amazing result away in Turkey for the Kosovans. Punic won at home to Lithuania's Žalgiris. Hearts had a man sent off and were just dominated anyway by Fiorentina. I turned over. It was just Fiorentina were just passing it around. Disappointing for Hearts, unfortunately for them. RFS 0-0 with Istanbul Başakşehir. That's a cracking result for them. RFS, are they the Latvians? Yeah, it looks like it. That's an amazing result with a man sent off. Villarreal 5-0 against Austria Vienna. They don't mess around. Oh, really? Cologne lost at home to Partizan 1-0. Alkmaar 3-2 to Apollon. Gent lost at home to Sweden's Djurgården. Wow. Slavia Prague lost at home to Cluj. Okay, that's key. And, oh wow. Well. Sending off. And the red card wasn't until the 95th minute, so it wouldn't have affected the result. Pauschek and Chavric. Okay. So, let's do this. So, I'm going to change my mind then. Maybe 1-1. Slovan played so well away from home at home. Surely they can try and get a result. Cluj, Slavia Prague. Maybe another 1-1. Djurgården. No, I would have said Gent to win easily, but Djurgården will be fancy in this. Predictors are not agreeing with me, but I'm going to say maybe another 1-1. This league is this particular competition is quite difficult to draw, isn't it? Apollon are home to Alkmaar. Alkmaar are really good, I think 2-0. Sorry, my tummy's trying to get in on the act here. It's nearly time for my dinner. So, Cologne, I think Cologne should win, surely. 1-0 though. But Partizan will want to get a result out of this. Austria Vienna, yeah, I think 3-0 to Villarreal. Fiorentina at home. It could be 2 or 3-0, couldn't it? 15% of people think it's going to be 5-2. What a weird result. I'm gonna be fair and say 2-0, but 3-0 I think it could be. Istanbul, well, they would be hoping they could win this against the Minnows. 2-0, I'm gonna agree with the 55%. Punic away from home. I don't know. 0-0? I think 0-0. Balkani at home. Can they repeat the same and get the same luck? They were good. They're such a good technical footballing nation, aren't they, Kosovo? Gonna be bold and say, well, there was no defensive action in the last match, but maybe 2-1. Shamrock, Molde. 1-0 to Molde, unfortunately, sorry. Vaduz at home. I think another draw, 1-1, 28% agree with me. I would expect Nice to win at home. 2-0. I'm going to go 2-0 against Slovatsko. Beersheva. Away in Israel. How can Lech do? I think they might lose this, you know. Maybe I'm just thinking about their massive win against Juventus in the Champions League, but yeah, I think 1-0 to Beersheva. West Ham are doing well again in the Premier League, they're moving up. I can see this being like 1-0, 2-1. And Bucharest at home to Silkeborg. Some predictions are 1-0, 42%, 2-0, 23%. I disagree, I think Silkeborg will win 2-0. Yeah, that's what I think will happen. Okay, as ever, drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think I'm completely wrong and anything I've said is incorrect, but otherwise, have a lovely Thursday evening watching all the matches, and I'll see you next week for a roundup of all the results and predicting Matchday 5.